Today I'm going to Cannons Point Preserve, the home of Cannons Point Plantation, over on the north end of St. Simon's on Lawrence Road. Ride my bike down the trail to the Cooper Plantation ruins. Okay, I'm about to enter the road, or the trail. It's going to take me down to Cooper Point, or Cannons Point Preserve, or where the Cooper Plantation ruins are. You go through this gate, and just follow the road all the way down. It's about 2 miles one way, 2 miles back. Like right here is Jones Creek Landing. One cool thing about being out here, there's no sound. You don't hear anything but my bike. It's called Hog Wallow. Hog Wallow is down this way. There's another road. There's another side road called Georgia Primeval. Goes down that way. Going back on the main road. And get back on the path. There's a little resting area about halfway there. And here's Beekeeper's Road right here. Another side road. Overseer's house. Down that road there. Here's Hammock Road right here. Out here as well, another side road. And this is West Hammock Road. Basically, they were just one road, but it's been divided by this road here, so there's East and West Hammock. Here's No Name Road. Pretty awesome name. Okay, Buckthorn Road. Another side road. Now I'm at Old Pond Road. Going that way. Okay, Shell Road, which is probably was made out of crushed shells. Olive Grove Road. Obviously, that's where he had his olive trees. Down here, produced tons of olive oil. He's known for his olive oil out here. Cooper's Field Loop. Basically just a road that goes around back to the plantation ruins. You can go that way or go this way. About to enter where John Cooper had his homestead and his kitchen and overseer's house, and the plantation ruins over here. Makes you wonder what this is. Interesting. Okay, this house was built in 1804. A ground floor English basement of Tabby. As you can tell, the Tabby's still there. Painted white with green blinds, surrounded by a wide veranda with broad flights of steps up to it. So it was up off the ground. You could tell because of the foundation. There was, on the second floor was a parlor, a library, a dining room, and the bedrooms. He had sago palms hedged around his house. So at one time there was sagos all around this. Sometimes the Cooper were prosperous and have great dinners, and sometimes they were broke and had to eat bacon and eggs. There was a hurricane in the 1800s, and John Cooper was here, and also Aaron Burr at the same time, and they were in the house, this house, very house right here. And you could tell the river is right back there, the Hampton River. And it got so bad here, the wind got so bad, it started flooding. And they thought the house was going to blow down, so they went to a house that was 50 yards away. I'm not sure if it was over that way. It was called a storm house, and they basically stayed in there till the storm was over. So they had a lot of storms go through here in the 1800s, but this was one they really wrote about. But just look at that. That was a big house. And all the different, they got the ruins over there. The ones back there, we're going to take a closer look in a minute. And all these over here. They always build plantation house close to the river because the river was their main method of travel. Gives you an idea what the house looked like. And this is where the ruins are. You can tell how it was off the ground. And this is how it looked. Just look at this. How high this house had a basement underneath. Most of these houses had basements underneath. That's why it's so tall, because they put cold storage under here, and they made out of tabby and brick, as you can tell. See the tabby? And it goes all the way. All these were supports for the house. So the floor of the house was up here, and this was the basement, probably because of flooding as well. They probably built it up because of the flood being next to the river. See how that looks? See the shell still in there? 1800s, the Cooper Plantation House at Cannons Point. See that? Interesting. Wonder what this was right here. This is had somewhere there was either a picture on there or a plaque or something. Look at this. I'm guessing this is where the staircase was to get up to the house, because the house set up there. So this may have been where the steps were to get up to the house. I'm guessing right here, these two structures made out of tabby. But look right here in the middle. And then you come over here, and this is probably the front of the house here, because that was the entrance to the creek right there. It's probably a long dock out there, and they come through that little path right here to the front door and went in the house. Just look at that. Looks like there was something on the side, like a picture or some kind of something on there, because you can see the form. Like they had something on there like a decoration or something. Look at this. This is the other side of the house. You can see more of it here. See that? That's the middle. Just look at those Tabby ruins. This was probably an entrance to the basement right here. To put cold storage under there. To get stuff in there. And this is the side of the house over here. I'm guessing this is the side here. And this was the front. And this is the basement part. They also use brick too. And this is the marsh view. This is probably their main entrance. All this was probably cleared back then. But this is probably where the dock went out. And you can go out there to the river to get the supplies, or what it looked like if you come from the marsh to the Cooper house. It would have been, this probably would have been the front door right here. Or the back door, probably more likely the front door. And you would have seen the big house over here. Okay, going to the other side of the Cooper Plantation house. And there again is the middle, where the basement was, and this is another side over here. Not sure what this area is right here. This is more elaborate than the other side. Like a holding area. And it still had that same area where you could put some kind of decoration or sign. So I'm guessing it's the front and back door. See, they actually had where you could add decoration on each end. So this, I think, was the steps to the house. Or the back porch steps or front porch steps. This one's a little different. See it there? The other side of the house here. That's where the basement started there. But look. See the chimney in there? There's also one on this side too. You see it's for different floors. This is part of probably their bedrooms and parlors and stuff. You can see where the fireplaces go up in each area for each floor. See that? There's the top floor, second floor, and the bottom floor. And you got, this is the underneath and this is another fireplace for a room. Same things, it went up, but part of this broke off. But this was obviously the bottom floor here. You can see inside there. Look at that. And over there. Look how it's built. Look at that fireplace. Obviously they use brick for the fireplace mixed with Tabby. As you can tell, because the bricks held up better for fire than Tabby would. So they had to use bricks for that. Interesting. Awesome. Look at that. And there's the viewing stand in there. You can tell he added different parts to his house. This probably later on the parlor area with the chimneys on each side. And had this little room here. Not sure what this is for. Another room here. Decoration on there. See that? See that? I don't know what this area was. Part of the house. Look at that. Give you a quick view of this whole house, how huge it was. This is one side of it here. And there's the fireplaces. There's a parlor, a room there. And the rest of the house was over this way. All the way over this way. Cooper had a big house out here at Cannons Point Plantation.